Hi, I'm Fran Ackerman. I'm in the Faculty of Business and Law. I'm a research professor here and have been for the last 3 years. Before that, I was Dean of Research. My background, I was always very interested in messy, complex problems, and so I spent time in both strategic management and complex project management. I've had the good fortune to be able to live and work both here in Australia but also in the US, the UK and France, which allows me to get quite a multinational perspective on things. I think the first thing about understanding complex problems is recognizing the different forms of complexity. We've got technical complexity, relational complexity, so understanding them. Understanding that they can also impact one another to make it even more complex. Understanding the different uncertainties. So the first step is very much about trying to get a grasp on the situation. And then the second step is looking at particular solutions that would help us manage that situation without causing further problems down the track. So it's making sustainable solutions. The first key takeaway is to be able to distinguish between a complex problem and a complicated problem. And that might sound subtle, but the different sorts of ways of resolving and coming up with options and navigating it depend on the different sorts of problems that you've got. The second takeaway is a more practical one, which is a technique that allows you to manage complexity and see the big picture rather than reduce it and possibly end up causing problems down the track. The program's designed pretty much for anyone who wants to be able to make effective decisions in these times of uncertainty. And that may be personally when you're thinking about sporting club you're involved with, or maybe a theatre trust, but probably more importantly our work life, because we know that we've got so much change in the environment, whether it's from pandemics, globalization, digitization, that finding better ways of managing some of these complex problems is going to help us become more effective.